Hey y'all. We're about to start another episode of Real Talk with B. And today I have my best friend Marija. She is going to assist me with this particular podcast. Today we're going to be discussing how to get back into dating after being single for a while. Now, that is a good topic. A lot of people been single for years. Some months. But I feel like when you get back into dating, you go through a lot. You experience a lot.
Very true.
Cause you don't know, you don't know what to expect. And dating has changed a lot over time.
And you're set in your ways.
No. Yes, you definitely are. You are set in your ways. But then you gotta have you gotta be able to compromise. So because you were single for a long time and now you're no longer single.
Yeah.
How was it getting back out there in the dating world?
Well, a lot of days I am over it because I am set in my ways. Like I don't even want to be bothered sometimes. I don't want to have to deal with the emotions and the attitudes, and you gotta try to. I don't know. I just. Some days I'm all for it. I'm happy. Be good. The other days I be like, that's why I don't deal with this bullshit. No, you gotta learn how communication is key in any relationship. Communication is key.
Communication is important, and I agree. The dating world is definitely trash now. And you do have to go where you're celebrated and not where you are tolerated. But you have to learn that, because you don't know that about a person. You just gotta, time is going to reveal. Well, not necessarily even time. Just asking questions, that'll reveal itself. So if you see that they not, their mindset isn't there and y'all not in the same place, then there's no point in holding on to it. You can't be set in your ways, though, because it's not just about you.
That's the tough part. I'm learning that again.
Yeah, you can't. It's no longer just you. You got to think about that other person, and you got to think about their feelings.
That's why I be like, see, if I was not entertaining this shit, I wouldn't have to worry about nobody's feelings.
So then you rather be single then?
Sometimes.
No. Girl, not sometimes.
Sometimes I do. Then I be like, no, it's worth it.
So after the first disagreement, you was ready to quit. You like, I just end this shit right now.
Yeah. I told you that. I cut all this shit off. I did that the other day. I cut all this shit back.
No, ma'am. You cannot. I don't think single is better. I mean, I guess single depends on the person. Because some people do want to be single. But I don't think that single is better. I feel like everybody is meant to have somebody. We're not meant to be single.
Yeah.
But I mean, relationships do require work.
Their work, yeah.
And you cannot be selfish. You cannot be selfish. So, and what I have noticed is people, they will, once it starts to get heated, or you have a disagreement, it's you really contemplating the whole relationship off of just that one thing. Okay, do I really want to deal with this person? Because I don't have to deal with this. When I was single, I ain't have to deal with issues and your emotions and how you may feel about this.
So I don't care.
Right. I just don't. So I get that.
But now I'm trying to build something. So now, but again, that goes back to communication is key because we do communicate very well. If something is on either of our spirit, we may not, depending on what it is, we may not handle it in that moment. Gotta let it simmer down. But then we come back and say, hey, I didn't like how you said this. I didn't like how that made me feel. Base, and we fix it, we move on.
You do have to do that. I feel like when it gets to a certain point, sometimes you gotta, and I said that yesterday, sometimes you have to be like, you know what, I gotta take a break. Mm-hmm. Because I don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't want to go off of emotions.
Exactly.
Because I feel like we can definitely go off of our emotions, and when we go off of our emotions, we end up messing up and making a mistake.
That is exactly right, girl.
Now that I think God told me to chill. Y'all is crazy.
Who said that?
TJ.
On what?
On being in a relationship. I mean,
well,
like I said.
How long you been single, TJ? Oh.
Who knows how long he been single?
I mean, I can't talk. I've been single for a while.
But I mean, you do, like, you have to, because you gotta think about that person. I mean, it goes both ways. Yeah. They got to think about you as well. But you can't just, every time you talk to somebody, it don't work out. You know what? I'm out. And then you just keep going through that, because you're going to have disagreements. Like, y'all not always going to see eye to eye, but you just keep going.
And in the beginning, it's a learning process anyway. Now, I did luck up because I already knew who he was from back at home. But we didn't know each other on this level. Right. So now it's learning what do you like, what you do not like. How do you want to be handled in these situations? We're just learning each other on a different level. I mean, it's...
You act as like it's stressful.
Overall, it's okay. We good. For real.
That's good.
I mean, we happy.
I'll be like, you know what, you make me mad. And I was supposed to come over today. I ain't coming over. I'll come over tomorrow. I need to take a break from you for today. We can still text, but I'm not coming over to your house tonight. No. I'm still feeling some kind of way from what was said. That's me. I need to work on that.
That happened once when he was talking about I had took my braids out. You know, you take them out all the time. I don't really want to do my hair. And so I just had it in a half up, half down. Mm-hmm. And he was like, what are you going to do with that? And I was like, excuse me? I said, don't do that. And I let it go. He's like, all right, I let it go. The next day, what you gonna do today? I'm gonna work and do my hair. Yeah, cause okay, that's number 2. Now we gotta have a conversation. So I had to tell him about himself. Sir, you're not paying for this hair. You're not gonna wash this hair. You're not gonna do anything to it. You're not gonna do anything to it. Just leave it at that.
Right.
So unless you're gonna do something about it and pay, I'm not gonna pay anybody $80 plus to get it done. I can do it myself on my own time. I work from home. If you want somebody who's done up 24/7. Who wears I don't wear makeup, but you know, some brows on and some chapstick. I mean, I put on some lip gloss. If that's what you want, we can end this right now, because that's not me. And I'm not going to change how I am. When I go out in public, I'm presentable. I'm where I need to be. And we're going to be done with that. He's like, oh, I got it. I got you. I got what you're saying. And guess what? We haven't had that issue since. Don't do that. But he didn't know that. He thought it was a joke. No, don't play with me about that.
I agree. I feel like you have to set those boundaries and let them know, like, I'm not dealing with certain stuff. I don't care what somebody else may have dealt with. That was them. I'm not them. I'm not dealing with this. Right. So, like, with communication, I feel like, you know, we should talk every day. If we in a relationship. You don't agree?
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Oh, because
I know, because that's always, I see it online all the time, that conversation. How often should you talk to somebody in the beginning or in this period? We don't talk some kind of way. Like, we in the night every night on FaceTime.
Oh, that's good. FaceTime
every night. Now, that happened on a whim, but he started that. I can go to bed and be fine, but.
So, if one day he does not FaceTime you.
If we don't discuss it prior, I probably would, if I'm not asleep myself, I'll probably be like, why did you not FaceTime me? This is you. We on a routine.
Exactly.
Now, when he works 6 to 16, now he up at 11:30. So sometimes I do be asleep, but I try to like set an alarm or something so I can be up at like 11:20 to FaceTime for even if it's 5-10 minutes, and that's it. It don't be long. But a couple times I'm just like, dang, I missed the FaceTime. But he know I'm asleep.
Right.
I go to sleep quick, and he know that.
Yeah, you do. Real quick. Like you had some melatonin.
so he know. But if we don't converse about it, or if it's not that kind of, it'd be weird, and vice versa. Like, why we ain't talk?
Right.
Now I ain't sleep good.
Yeah. I could understand it. And I feel like that, having that conversation. Like, if you tell me I'm good. Like, if you like, okay, you know what? I'm going through something right now, and I need to just, like, take a break.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but how long of a break do you need? Because at the same time, I still need some type of interaction.
Yeah.
So it's like, how long am I supposed to wait for you to get your shit together and to get out of whatever the fuck it is that's going on? Well,
depending on what the issue is. Like, I get in my mood sometimes. I don't want to be bothered. That's another thing. That's the issue that I told him work with me on. Because I don't want to talk all the time. Especially with the job that we have. I'm on the phone all the time.
You talking about like talking on the phone, but you can still text?
Yeah, I can text, but sometimes I don't want to be bothered at all. I'm like that time of year with my whole thing with my cousins. When that come around, sometimes I don't want to be bothered with it. I'm having a moment.
So how
long? We still chit chat. Sometimes the other day I'll reach out.
But will you go a whole day without?
No, probably not. That'd be weird. Like, we can text. I ain't gotta call you though.
I can understand it, but it's just that conversation piece. People gotta know, like, you just gotta let the person know. Honestly, I understand you want your time to yourself, but then too, my thing is like when you in a relationship, it's not it's different. It's different. It's different. Different shit. You made me lose my train of thought. It's different. You just gotta have that conversation for real.
But that's why you set the foundation early for the communication.
I agree.
You gotta set it early.
You do,
because now we both know when we just gonna talk through it. So then later on down the line, well, why didn't we talk about it? Or it won't be weird.
And I'm big on communication and talking.
Yes.
I feel like you have to. If you ain't talking, then you don't got nothing. Like, you need to be able to talk. Hey, y'all. It shouldn't take so long to communicate with you. Some men take longer. Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't take so long to communicate with you. Some men take longer. I could understand some men may not know how. No, I don't understand how you a man and don't know how to communicate. Are an adult period and don't know how to communicate. Communication is important. Like, I'm not a mind reader, so I don't know what's going on if you don't tell me. You can't expect me to know that you're going through stuff and you haven't told me anything. You done shut me out.
True.
That's like a woman expecting you. Come on now, y'all don't like that. For a woman to be like, oh, you need to understand what's going on. You should already know what's wrong with me. Girl, what? That don't even make sense. So,
yeah. You
got to be able to express what's going on. So, no, I don't necessarily agree with that. I feel like I said, you got to be able to talk. But I know that it can be difficult when you have been single for so long and you get back out there into the game. Like I said, right now, the dating pool is really garbage. It is. Like, I'm not gonna lie. People playing so many games nowadays that it's like, you'll be like, you know what? I'd rather be single because I don't have time for this shit.
So I don't have to deal with this.
Right, I didn't have to deal with it. I don't have to have the extra stress. So if you can't be my peace, if you can't help add to my happiness, then why are you around again? I'm being 100. Why you can't be 100? And then it can't just be, well, when all my life, when I've been going through stuff, I done just disconnected. Okay, well, that's why you've been single too. Like, you gotta think about the other person, because my thing is, I do have like issues with abandonment. So I feel like if you're disconnecting and you feel like you gotta disconnect from me, even though I am peaceful, then it's like, damn, I feel like you leaving me.
Yeah.
So you have to think about how whatever you're doing is going to affect that other person as well. It's not just all about you, but like I said, that's where a conversation has to be had. But I feel like you shouldn't be in a relationship with somebody and y'all go days without talking.
That's crazy.
It is. It doesn't make any sense to me, because you can't feel any kind of way if my feelings start to change for you, because you have already fell back. I mean, yeah, you say you going through stuff, all right. But if I'm not getting that consistency from you where you keeping my attention, then I'm dipping. And now it's like we pretty much having to start over. But then how do I know you're not going to go back and do this shit again? Like, who wants to... So, yeah, I think that you have to... You do have to have a lot of compromise when it comes down to relationships, because it's not just about you. And I know it can be hard once you get back out there, once you get back into the dating world. It's not easy at all. It is not. Because a lot of people are selfish. So yeah, you got to be able to think about that person and how what you do may affect them. But like, I know that first argument, that's like, when you had that first argument, you just be like, you really be reevaluating everything. You really do.
I'm over it.
Yo, like, do I really want to be bothered with this?
Nope. I'm like, this is that bullshit.
I was really weighing the pros and cons. Like, when I'm by myself, I ain't got to argue with nobody. I ain't got to get all upset in my feelings.
Exactly.
Because it's just me. Like, I get it. Girl.
That straight be me.
But then it's like, when you are having a bad day, then you can go to that person and they can help you. So that is like the benefit to it. But it's like, I feel like once
in that moment, I'll be caring.
Right. Okay, so, all right. So how soon is too soon to get into an argument then when you in a relationship, when you're just starting off?
We shouldn't be arguing the first week.
Okay, the first week. So the first month, then you feel like that'll be cool.
That's like well, depending on what it's about. We should be arguing over something. I don't know, something small. I don't fucking know.
I ain't gonna lie.
Per se.
I ain't gonna lie. If it's early on and we arguing, I'm gonna be like, nah, cause you toxic.
But how early?
In a month. If we arguing in a month, I feel like there's a disconnect, and I'm not trying to figure it out. I'm not trying to help you figure it out neither. Because why is we arguing? We should still be in our honeymoon stage. Yeah, we should still be happy.
Okay, so what about 2 months? It's too early still?
Girl, okay, I feel like an oil change. They got 3 months in. I ain't even gonna lie. Cause it's like, why are we arguing? Like, I don't want to argue with you.
Now, are we arguing or are we having a disagreement?
I mean, even with a disagree, I don't want to do none of that.
We don't disagree.
Yeah, but why it gotta be so soon? Everything should be.
No.
Everything should be good. You said months. See, like, some time gotta pass. I'm for real. Like, if
or a disagreement don't have to be that bad. A full blown argument, that shouldn't be too soon.
It should not be soon. It definitely shouldn't be within a month. Within a month, crazy. If we arguing, bye. No, that's like, I ain't losing nothing at the end of the day. Yeah,
I ain't that invested.
Exactly. Like, it's still early on, cause I just feel like now I'm gonna argue with you next month. You like to argue. What Ply said, I can't argue with you.
You like to argue. No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, you can argue by yourself. Like, we supposed to still be whispering lies to each other and making it sound. and and making it sound good. I agree. Once I start seeing red flags, I cut it off too. Cause I just feel like I told y'all before, I'm not a circus clown. So I'm not about to be sitting here collecting these flags from you. And I feel like that it can just, that could be just a little bit of an insight on who they are as a person, especially on how they handle that situation as well. Because if they don't handle it right, then my thing is, this is how you are. And yeah, if we can't, because some people too, they keep tabs. You can't keep tabs when you're in a relationship. I don't agree with that. Because I feel like you're not doing nothing but setting y'all up for failure. Because then it's always, well, you did this and you done did that. And it's like, no, you can't do that in a relationship. What some girls are missing, the lack of spiritual connection. I agree with that. But it's too just having the understanding and comprehension and just knowing that it's not always about you. It's not always about you. A lot of people get into these relationships and it's like, this is who I am. I done been this way all my life. So why should I change for you? There's some, like, I could tell y'all, for instance, I had one guy, he was like, I asked him, I said, what's something you need to work on? And he said, what the fuck did he say? He said that he needed to work on saying I. He said he says I too much. Meaning, when something isn't going right, he's always like, it's just all about him. And he had heard this from numerous women. So, when we were talking and something occurred, I started to see it. I didn't say anything initially. And then it continued on. I said, I see exactly what you're saying by, when you said that they were like, you say I too much. I agree with what they're saying, because now it's all about you. You don't have any type of understanding. And you yourself said this is an issue. So y'all, this is what he said to me. He said, well, I done came to the conclusion it's not me, it's all y'all. That's what he said. He said it's not me, it's all y'all. Girl, all y'all wrong. Because it is about me. And I said, oh, well, this ain't going to work out then. Because I don't have time for somebody that think it's all about them. Yeah. Not to mention that you initially was truthful when you came out and said that you knew that was the issue for you. And now that I'm calling you out on it because you've been doing it so much, now all of a sudden it's the issue. We all wrong. My grandma said if 2 or more people said there's some truth to it. And you heard that from every person that you done talked to. And you're going to continue to hear, because nobody wants to be with somebody and they're just like, it's just all about them. Because it's like, damn, what about me?
Exactly.
But a lot of people don't like to take constructive criticism. They don't like to hear stuff that they need to work on. Y'all see, I know how to wrap gifts real good. He's very conceited.
Paper be out. I can't wait.
Yes, I can't wait to have my wrapping paper out. Very conceited. I mean, yeah, I guess that was him being conceited. It just wasn't. It wasn't for me. I didn't like it at all. Yeah, and then he would wonder why, like why his relationships wouldn't work out. But women are telling you different. Women are telling you the same thing. So why aren't you listening? Like, I don't understand that. How soon is too soon to give a gift when in a relationship? Like, I got a bad habit of that. Because if I just started talking to you and you like, and your birthday is coming up next month, I'm going to get you something.
I'll get you a card.
See, I'm the opposite. I get you something.
Why?
I'm a giver.
Stop giving. Stop giving so early. No, I'm not getting no gift. Happy birthday. We can get a drink. Or go to dinner or something. I'm not buying it. But we can go. I just playing. I'm not getting no gift. I might get you a card from the dollar stuff.
A card. Yeah, I do a gift.
Like, what kind of gift?
I don't know. It'll probably be some cologne.
Like good cologne?
Yeah,
or like
good.
some Walmart cologne?
No, like some good cologne.
Good cologne costs a lot of money.
I get out my exes. I'm like, that shit smell good. Let me send this to him. Everybody, they all got the same cologne.
No, because he gonna be no.
They would never know. How would they know?
But you smell them, but no.
Yeah, because I like the scent. Let's see how I go with your pH.
No.
But yeah, I am a giver, and I think that I give too much.
Yes.
Which is what puts me in certain situations, because I'm just like, let me do this to show you that I care and this is who I am. And that's just, what it is. But I think that is something that I have to set a boundary on within myself. But it's hard to do because, like I said, I'm just like, I want to do for you and let you know, like, I'm serious and I got you and I'm going to take care of you and make sure you're straight. Because I look at it as a longevity wise. Tell me, like, give me your feedback.
You can do all that without giving a gift within a month.
So how do I do that then? What does that look like?
You need to be there to support.
So just say happy birthday and that's it. What about taking him out to eat for his birthday then? That way I'm still winning so I can eat too. Because I like to eat.
Where y'all going? Chili's?
No, we ain't going to no Chili's. We going to no Chili's.
Where you going? Steak 48?
We go to Saltgrass. Y'all love me some steak. I don't know. It depends on like what he, cause what he may say he like to go. Like we go to Cheddar's. Cheddar's always nice. I like the ambiance. The drinks is good.
For a nice big old margarita. I haven't been there in a while.
I'm a Capricorn. But what? So is dinner taking him to dinner for his birthday? You're not doing dinner. So dang, I just tell him happy birthday and that's it.
If it's
I'm
not
a
a giver.
Then.
So if it's too soon, I'm not gonna give you a whole bunch. Now we're here at Christmas. I've been talking to old boy since
July.
Her
boyfriend.
Anyway, what, 5 months? I say 6. I probably was talking before that, like May.
Why y'all don't buy gifts?
Some people in the comments say they don't buy gifts early either.
Yeah, so it's just me. I'm the only one that's out here
early. You be giving too early.
So how soon? Okay, so when should you start buying gifts then?
At least a few months.
A few months? So that's 3 months?
I mean, really saying about 5.
5 months? So be with somebody for 5 months.
Why I gotta get you
within 5 months, we should be girlfriend and boyfriend. The fuck? Like...
Don't forget that little box.
Oh, you asked what kind of bills need to be paid? My rent coming up.
That's right.
No, I'm just playing. It's already handled. But still, like, my birthday coming up. Could take some, I don't know. Pay this light bill, water bill, phone bill. Pick one. We could do the little card game with that. Which bill you want to pay?
No, for real. Adulting.
Yeah, I feel like, okay, you said 5 months, but I feel like within 5 months we should be girlfriend and boyfriend. So I definitely will have already been spending money. Dang, I feel like I'm like a sugar mama. Oh my gosh. I need to reevaluate some things in my life. Yeah. I don't like that. Oh, I need to work on that. Okay.
And what kind of gifts you be buying though?
Like, I'll do...
Got cologne. What price point we looking at for a cologne?
It just depends on which one I decide I want him to smell like.
Because good cologne is expensive.
Paying a bill I think paying a bill can be a gift. It's a gift to me. That's a bill that I ain't got to pay. Merry Christmas. Happy
What if
birthday.
he wants you to buy him a gift? I mean, wait.
If he want me to pay him his bill,
You doing that?
I pay your phone bill. I ain't pay your phone bill because I know who you talking to. I pay your light bill or your water bill. No, don't pay the water bill.
How soon, girl?
How soon? I'm saying if you in a relationship, he said that he would do a gift. A gift to him is, he could pay a bill.
How soon he paying her bill?
How soon you paying a bill? Not I'm your boyfriend the first day we go out though.
Oh well, nah. The first day by the way, you boyfriend girlfriend when we leave here. Yeah, no, that will get you fucking blocked.
Why? Some people when they see it they know, but then y'all be crazy too.
The first day, girl, hell no.
They be like, I knew immediately, like you was a good woman, and I can't let nobody else have you, so I gotta snatch you up.
Teacher's on. It's a no for me. I will fucking block you.
TJ said he done paid bills for women he was just talking to.
Oh.
That's that job money. That's that loan money because that's that
right.
bonus. It must be bonus time quarterly, huh? You made sure you was exempt.
Exactly.
But no, like, would I pay a man bill? I've never paid a man's bill before. I have offered to pay a phone bill.
Oh, wow.
As a gift, like, because I just like to give, like, this something you ain't got to worry about. But, like, that's what I be saying. Like, I want, like, why shouldn't you do the same thing? Like, oh, I know you like to get your nails and your feet done. Here goes some money so you can get that done. I feel like I shouldn't have to ask you.
On the 6th, if you want to give.
Oh, you talking to me? If I want to give, girl, you got a whole man. You
a giver.
You got a whole man with a good job. Yeah, I'm a giver. I'm about to slow my roll because I'm not a sugar mama
no
more.
Wait till 2023.
He said if he in a serious relationship with a woman, he pays the bills as a gift.
Okay, that's a serious relationship. But
see, one person said they would get into a serious relationship after the first date. So how soon is too soon to enter a relationship?
I ain't getting nobody serious relationship after a day.
So how long is it gonna take for you to get into a serious relationship?
Until God tells me it's time. I ain't there yet now either. God ain't put on my spirit yet.
My thing is, you're not finna drag me along for months. You not, cause I feel like when you talk to me, you gonna be like, damn, she got a good head on her shoulders. A lot of people don't think that way. Yeah, I'm about to scoop you up and take you off the market.
Okay, so do you want him to bring up the conversation, or are you willing to say what are we doing? What are we?
It depends. If enough time then pass, yeah, I'm definitely gonna ask. But I feel like I shouldn't have to. I feel like a man that knows what he wants, and he's actively looking and he's serious, he will not let too much time pass. He will see you and he'll take you like off the market. Like they say, men within like 3 to 6 months, they already know if you're somebody that they could see a future with, if they really want to marry you. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you'll see that within a week. If you
no, they said 3 to 6 months.
Yeah, you'll see that with me within a short amount of time. Maybe that's my issue.
You want him to propose within a week. I
don't want him to propose within a week. Girl, if somebody proposed within a week, I would freak out. I would block them.
But they know. You just said they know.
No, I'm saying know that he wants me to be his girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Not marriage wise. The marriage wise part was 3 to 6 months. I'm not saying within that time frame propose neither, because I don't know how. I have a whole panic attack and I need my inhaler. Yeah, so I'm freaking out. Yeah. Because I feel like with some women, if you do it too soon, you can run them off.
Very true.
You can. And then I'm thinking, like, is this something that you always do? So then do you really mean it, or you just saying it just to say it?
A serial
dater? Well, is it a serial dater, or
some folks
are serial
a
daters?
Relationship hopper?
A relationship hopper. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a problem. Because folks will be healing.
They don't.
And they just keep going from relationship to relationship.
And thinking that they're
alone.
Yeah.
I ain't there.
And there's nothing wrong with being. We know you like to be alone. Well, I know you like to be alone.
That's the girl. That's part of the problem. I'm like, oh.
Like, look at all this stuff on this bed. Look, all this money could have been in my savings account. This a whole trip. We could have went out of the country, stamped our passports.
No, girl, I would take all this shit back. but this cologne that's in this box, I'll take all this shit back. I got the receipts. Girl, don't get me going. He's like, where the rest of the stuff? Well, blame my best friend. Listen to the podcast.
They say your friend knows some stuff. She do know some stuff. That's my best friend. Put some respect on her name. Boom, put some respect on her.
Oh, I was talking about something. Oh, it was my red flags. Folks, why do you think people ignore the red flags that they see early?
I think people ignore the red flags that they see because that person is hitting an area of their life that they're missing out on. So it's like, because you're hitting this, I'm going to ignore this because I'm hopeful that the rest of this is going to come because you're doing so well in this area that I haven't been getting what I needed. I think that that's the reason why. Like, we definitely tend to overlook those red flags because they're hitting certain areas. But for some people too, it's because they don't want to be by themselves.
Y'all better learn how to be okay being alone.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with being alone.
And doing the work.
Instead of being stressful. You do gotta do the work. You definitely have to do the work. Relationships do require work, and a lot of people feel like you don't. Like we were saying earlier, you get into one disagreement or argument, and it's like, I'm over this. Fuck this shit. I'm done. Like, bitch, I'm coming to get my shit, or you can leave all that shit that I don't give a fuck. I buy new stuff. Like, I done been there too. I don't care.
But even when a relationship is done, instead of hopping to the next one and not giving yourself time to heal and learn from what happened before, it just jump to the next one.
How much time is it then that you feel like you have to heal between relationships?
I think everybody is different because it depends on what happened in that situation. And, whenever you feel like you're ready. I don't think there's a time frame on that.
So maybe they have already healed then. Sometimes you can heal while you still in that relationship because you done already checked out. Yeah, if I done checked out on you mentally, then I done already started my healing process and I'm good. Like, my feelings for you are completely detached. And I know personally, like, I can be that way for real. Like, I can care and love you all day long, but once my feelings start to leave, that's it. There is nothing you can say. There is nothing you can do that is going to make me want to go back. Yeah. Because my thing is, you shouldn't have got it to a point to where you lost me. Mm-hmm. Once you lose me mentally, that's it. Because my emotions cut off immediately, no matter how much I may love you. And one thing that I learned is, like when being in relationships and stuff, like they'll be like, oh, well, you didn't care. And it's like, no, I do care, but I have a limit. And I can cut this off if you don't see what you got in front of you. Exactly. You're going to realize it after I'm gone and you go back out there for them streets. You're going to realize it. But then once that happened, like I said, once I cut my feelings off, then I'm done. Wow. Yo, it don't matter what you do. I'm blank face.
Because I've given you, for me personally, I've given you plenty of opportunity. I've tried to talk about it. I've tried to make it right. And you chose not to move accordingly.
Exactly.
So like when I'm done, I'm done. And it's no coming back from that.
It's not.
Get rid of
and I'm like, I don't know if I'm like, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, or how quick I will detach myself from somebody. Like, I will cut that shit off just like that.
But I will do that after I'm tired. I'm tired of fighting. Especially if I'm fighting, it's the one-sided fight.
Mm-hmm. It don't take me that long to get there though.
Oh, well,
like if my knees and stuff isn't being taken care of, and I'm not hearing from you, there's been a change in the pattern, and I have expressed myself at least 3 times. I'm lying. At least 2 times.
The third time.
And the third time you are over the cliff, like you're rocking like this on the cliff, okay? So you need to figure out which way you want to go, and that's on you. It's not on me, because I have expressed it already. I communicate a lot, and when I feel, because I try to avoid getting to that point, because I know once I get there, that's it. I immediately cut everything off from you, because at that point I feel like you gonna hurt me.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I cut this shit off. I don't care how much crying you do. Don't call my mama talking about some. She won't let me see the kids, and I just want to know she okay, and she da. No, because you got me to this point, because I've talked to you. Yeah, I have expressed it before it got to this point. When I'm done, I am done. I don't care about your issues. I don't care about nothing. Hey, how are you? So what's important for you in a relationship? Like, what you mean what's important for me in a relationship? Time is important. Consistency. Communication. Yeah, the trust. Your mental, that's like the top for me, honestly. Where you are mentally. Like, if you ain't where I need you to be mentally from the jump, then I'm not gonna give you the time of day, because I can't be with no dummy. I can't be with nobody that is not, like, if you ain't putting into me, because if we're together, you're going to get something from me.
Right.
But what am I going to get from you?
Other than stress.
Exactly.
I don't need that.
I don't. It's enough stuff out here stressing us out. Why should we be stressing each other out? I've been talking about peace. Yes, exactly. I said that the other day, and this young boy, he was like, that's not important. I said, how old is you, baby? He said he was 18. I said, that's why. I said, you still ain't got the titty milk off your tongue. That's why you feel like that.
I didn't care about peace. I was all party.
Exactly. You don't know what it takes to be in a serious, committed relationship. Hey, y'all. But yeah, I know that it can be hard when you get back into dating. Face a lot of stuff. Is there, okay, so when getting back into dating, what are immediate deal breakers?
That's a good question.
If your teeth jacked up, I don't care. Call me shallow.
Because I'm going to notice that when you approach me.
Yeah, it's a turn off.
I'm not even dating.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Cheating. We dating. So you could be doing whatever.
That would be a deal breaker for a relationship.
Yeah.
I'm not dealing with no cheating.
I'm not.
And now you'll know that up front, because we communicated that.
Right.
And if I tell you, if you cheat, and when I find out, because I'm going to find out, don't come crying, because I'm done. Don't act shocked. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not going to do it.
So when dating, like, I guess there really aren't any deal breakers. I mean, unless they talking to you crazy.
Yeah.
But everything else, because you're not in a relationship, so it's okay if they talking to multiple people. Yeah. You can't feel no kind of way about that because y'all not exclusive. Right.
But in that process, we're going to be talking about what are deal breakers for our relationship. What do you expect? What do you need? Stuff like that.
Having a conversation about their definition of cheating is important. I always ask that question because I need to know what your definition is. Because your definition may be different from mine, but I need you to understand what my definition is. So that if you do this, you can't be like, oh, that ain't cheating. I ain't know. No, you know it's cheating to me.
I'm gonna be riled up.
Hey, Alabama.
Is there any Alabama in the building? No. Oh, here.
But yeah, I'm not dealing with it. My thing is, if we date and don't get into no relationship with me and make it seem like you single, you know what, like it's just me and you still trying to hold on. I guess I could say when dating, if they ain't got no job. Why is you dating if you ain't got no job?
Yeah, you should be focused on trying to talk to nobody.
See, that's what I be saying, but some people don't feel that way. I know it's a lot of men that are dating women that don't got a job. And I'm like, well, then you are... You said they asking her for money?
I said they'd be mad.
When she asks for money?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but then I feel like you also are, like, you okay with her not working. So then when y'all get in a relationship and, you know, if y'all get married or whatever, you already agreed to her laziness. You already okay with having to take care of her. I ain't dealing with it. You gotta have a job.
Very much so.
Cause I feel like then you a bum. And I don't want to be with no man that's a bum. Don't want to have no, he don't got no work ethic about himself. Cause then you gonna be teaching my boys that that's okay and that's not what's okay. You don't want to do nothing. It ain't cheating till you get caught. Oh no.
See, no. No.
I don't agree with that.
That's why everybody gotta be on the same
That's
page.
why, yeah. See, you is why that question get asked. Hey. Yeah, no, I can't get with it at all. Not in.
Until you get caught. That's a guy said that.
It look. He don't got no. I'm guessing so, or it might be somebody just trolling because whoever it is only got 10 followers. So.
No, I'm about to say. Now, what about the other way around? They okay with their partner cheating until they get caught?
Right, you okay with her cheating? Ooh. Women cheat on a man, that's a whole nother...
Girl, they just be... Oh,
she all kind of everything. But it's like men can cheat, but women, if a woman...
They can dish it, they can't take it.
That's true in a lot of aspects. Like, for real. Even when it comes time to correcting a woman. But it's like some men, they don't want to be corrected. They don't see anything wrong with their behavior and the stuff that they do and what they say. And that can't be the case at all. Because it's not just, once again, it goes back to it not just being about you. And you're not going to be right in everything that you say and do. So you have to think about that person.
I'm always right.
You is not always right.
Says who?
It's my best friend. I'm wrapping her gifts for her boyfriend.
Girl! What if my man is on the live?
He is not on this live.
My future man.
Yo, boyfriend, if he on his live?
No, somebody else.
Girl, bye. You is... You know what? Okay, y'all. So I hope that y'all enjoyed this episode of Real Talk with B. Don't forget to Like, share, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm on Spotify and Apple and Anchor. And I hope y'all enjoyed this conversation that we had. It was very interesting. I'm looking forward to the next episode. Bye, y'all.
Bye,